What? You still did not get the new table insured? You know I don't like risks. What if something happens?
You have insurance for a pen to the entire house. You hate risks. Then what about your life?
June 5. How many of us know the importance of this date? June 5 is World Environment Day. We're only raising buildings and bridges, but not trees. Despite the fact that the trees are the soul of oxygen we breathe, we don't bother. Why? Why such an act of negligence towards our planet and ourselves? So how can we bring this awareness? It should start from school and children who are our future. Teach them how to plant and raise them. Teach them the importance of trees. Everyone should be made aware of the dangers to our environment. They should all come together and plant saplings at all possible places, be it at home or outside. Only then we'll have air to breathe, rain to grow, water to drink, and eventually a clean planet to live. So let's plant and save our future.
Today we are going to learn about water pollution. But before that, let us take a pause and think for a moment. Can you imagine living without water? No, correct? Water is essential for all the living things. We cannot live without water. Let us look at different uses of water. Water is used for drinking and for other domestic uses like washing, cleaning, cooking, bathing, etc. Right? Other than home, where all water is required. Water is required in the factories for washing material, cleaning equipment, and cooling huge machines. Water is also used in agriculture to grow healthy crops. Water is also required for the construction work. Example, to join bricks with cement, you need water. So as we saw, there are so many uses of water. But do you always get clean water? No. So what is water pollution? The addition of unwanted harmful substances to the water is called water pollution. The polluted water is not suitable for any use. Water pollution affects the aquatic life. Every year, a large number of fishes and the animals die due to water pollution. Even plants do not grow well in the polluted water. Plants that grow in polluted water carry harmful substances that can affect the animals and human beings which eat these plants. We cannot drink polluted water as it contains harmful bacteria which can cause many diseases. So, the water received from lakes, rivers, etc. is first tested and treated before it is supplied to our homes. After the water treatment, the water is safe for drinking. We know that fresh water on earth is very limited. We should not throw rubbish and garbage in water bodies and keep them clean. A drop of water is worth more than a bag of gold to a thirsty man. Thus, water is very precious and every drop of it should be conserved.
Why do we need to change our food system? Every day you have to eat, just like the other 7.2 billion people on the planet. By 2050, at least 2 billion more people will join you. Will you be able to continue eating the same way? Let's take a look together at 4 examples of our food system's limitations. First limitation: 1 out of every 3 people suffer from malnutrition. 794 million people suffer from hunger. And 2 billion people do not have sufficient access to vitamins and minerals necessary for growth and development. On the other hand, 1.9 billion people overeat. And 600 million of those people are obese. Consequently, more people suffer from illnesses, such as type 2 diabetes. Second limitation: our food is too rich in fat, sugar, salt, and meat. This type of diet has an impact on health and the environment. For example, it can lead to increased heart disease and higher greenhouse gas emissions from meat production. In addition, our food is less diverse. 75% of our food now comes from only 12 plants, including rice, corn, and wheat, and from 5 animal species, including cows, chickens, and pigs. Third limitation. 1/3 of food is wasted. Out of all the food we produce, 1/3 is not consumed but thrown away. Fourth limitation. Our natural resources are under pressure. Sources of fresh water are running dry, and existing water resources are becoming polluted. 33% of soils are degraded. Our biodiversity is threatened, with tropical forests disappearing and many plants and animals endangered, such as bees. These problems are intensified by climate change. Such limitations clearly show that our food system must be transformed. Each step of the food system, production, processing, distribution, consumption, needs to be adjusted to ensure healthier food to our growing population and to reduce its environmental impact. But above all, it is necessary to bring all the stakeholders together: government and health authorities, producers, consumers, business people, to break down the silo thinking, examine all the points of view, and work together to define the actions necessary to produce and eat food differently. For example, to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and decrease levels of overconsumption. You too can participate in change. Ask yourself about the food that you produce or eat. Eat a balanced diet and reduce your food waste.